giving me this opportunity to talk about Guidestone, a place that I hold very close to my heart. We believe at Guidestone that alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. And because of that, we are most appreciative for the gift that we're receiving from the Chili Open. Who are we at Guidestone? We actually serve over 14,000 children, families, and adults a year. 90% of those live through the ills of poverty. What does poverty mean? We hear a lot about it on the evening news, but specifically, it means that a family of 3, where there's one breadwinner, brings in slightly over $18,000. By the time they pay out utilities and basic cost of living expenses, they generally go into debt. So what do we do to try to help those that are dealing with poverty? We work to try to provide human services to them, to provide them with positive solutions to help them through the problems that they're currently facing in life. That can include mental health services, job training, child care programs, and basically a lot of early childhood programs as well. Our goal is to empower children and families so that they can live out these positive solutions that they're helping them find. We're not enablers. We're people who help people when they need it, but give them the resources they need to ultimately become self-sufficient, independent, and make their hopes and dreams the reality of their future. It is our firm belief that anybody has the ability to make their hopes and dreams the reality of their future, no matter what background they happen to come from. Chili Open Dollars are supporting our residential treatment center program, which cares for the most severely abused, neglected, and hurt children on our grounds. We have about 68 kids who live on our campus, and they've lived previously through the worst nightmares in life. That abuse is physical, sexual, and psychological. And some of those children probably, and they probably get smacked by our VP of programming, but they're probably the ones that hold the closest place in my heart. Why? Some of you may not know, but I've been at Guidestone for just about 13 years now. It was not my plan to stay there. I wanted to go someplace much more warm, big, fancy, but it totally grabbed a place in my heart, and it's probably because of the individual lives. I work in the fundraising office trying to get people to maximize the charitable dollars that they give to our particular ministry, but 2 girls are ultimately the reason why I stay there for so long. Marla and Charlotte. Marla is the first girl that I became a mentor to, and she survived 4 years of sexual abuse, 4 years of sexual abuse at the hands of 2 brothers, all of that abuse happening while her mother looked the other way, too preoccupied with drugs and a boyfriend to care about the disasters taking place under her own roof. Charlotte, a young lady whose mother constantly told her, "You'll never be good enough, you'll never be pretty enough, you'll never be smart enough to do anything good with your life." Somehow I got matched with these girls as their mentors, completely unexpectedly, but I think it was God's grace that landed us together. With the experience that I saw with Marla, she cried on my shoulders when I picked her up at a homeless shelter, when her mother said, "I don't want you to stay under my roof because you just happen to be inconveniencing me." I've gone to see Charlotte in the MICU after she took 38 Tylenols because she thought waking up with heaven would be easier than the vices that she has to deal with here on earth. She almost went into liver failure. I was starting to work with Marla about 7 years ago, or actually 2005, so about 8 years ago, I think. I can't do math very well. But these people literally have changed my life. They fill my heart with the passion to do the best job that I can possibly do in my fundraising capacity. Seeing everything that they've been through, being in their homes, walking with them during difficult times, makes you see, you know, we all have to do something to stand up and make a positive difference in their lives. My life is forever changed because I see that somebody is going through challenging things, and that makes you grateful for the blessed lives that you lead, the lives that you lead with your family and the lives that you lead with your friends. So Marla and Charlotte are 2 kids that have backgrounds that will, similar to the kids that will be benefited from the support of the Chili Open. The funds will be going to help them provide with basic essentials in their lives. I invite some of you to come on out. I know some of you have been to our campus already, and we may have some of our clients at the Chili Open event. over in February. So from the bottom of our hearts, I'm just the messenger from the kids and our executive leadership, but from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much.